So it's no problem there, Bill. You need a guitar or something? Bill Oliver hails from Austin, Texas. He's been Bill's an inspiration to me.
Tell him to take a break anyway while we get set up.
Bill's going to take 5 minutes to get set up anyway.
Yeah, stretch.
To be in Takilma. City. Why didn't John Seed have that problem anyway? Is that yellow path making its way around? Yeah. Still a bit hot up here. Touch hot. This is my home is in Austin, Texas, and I'd like to do a song for you folks that like woodpeckers and did more than you like clear cuts. The song was inspired by a red-headed woodpecker, an old-time clear cut fighter from East Texas. His name is Ned Fritz. Sort of a drinking song, I guess. When the clear cut out west, mountains with patches, wounds in the forest that bleed in the street, forcing the salmon to change their direction, streams like the waters to silty the sea. When the clear cut out west, it's a corporate attraction, subsidized ambush clear up to Alaska. In Oregon, it's Metro, California, it's Maxim, to war on the wilderness, paid for with tax. So climb up, you ladderback, see red cockade, and get furious, you flickers, be your Billy head. We'll curse the clear cutters, raise hell like a hellion, we're joining tonight the Woodpecker Rebellion. Clear cut down south, they need giant plantations, Georgia, Pacific, all through Tennessee. It seems like the goal is to change Carolina from one flowing forest to one piney tree. When they clear cut in Maine, it's a major disaster, diesel Paul Bunyan's that blast through the tree. Strips by the road, maybe sky's what they're after, but up in the air you can see what they need. There you go, climb up! So climb up your ladderback, see red cockade, and get furious, you flippers, be your Billy head. We'll curse the clear cutters, raise hell like a hellion, we're joining tonight the Woodpecker Rebellion. Alright, ready? Take it! Red Caucasians, you got it. I'm sorry, this is not fair. I had months to work on this. Okay, climb up, you ladderback, see red cockaded. Alright, try that. So climb up your ladderback, see red cockaded. Alright, there he goes. Pete Seeger, kind of slow for Pete Seeger style, actually. Get furious, you flickers, P.O.-affiliated. What else could you do there? Get furious, you flickers, P.O.-affiliated. It's the Woodpeckers. Right. Then, we'll curse. We'll curse the clear cutters, raise hell like a hellion. We're joining tonight the Woodpecker Rebellion. Okay, try it again, full speed, a little faster. Climb up your ladder. So, climb up your ladder, see red cockade. Get furious, you flippers, the Woodpecker Rebellion. The clear got in Texas with Vietnam tactics, napalm borders, chopper attacks, forcing the wildness to meet monoculture. Then wonder why the pine beetle comes back. Here we go, climb up your ladder back. So climb up your ladder back, see your red cocktail, get furious, you flip, feel baby, yeah. We'll curse the canary fire, raise hell like a hellion. We're joining tonight, the Woodpecker Rebellion. We're joining tonight, the Woodpecker Rebellion. All right. There's a song for you now from the Nature Strikes Back song. It works. Brought to you by the Austin Lounge Lizards. Nice to be a lounge lizard sometimes. I got to sing this song at a rally in Tucson this spring. Ed Abbey was present at the time, addressing the crowd, and I've been wanting to be able to do this song in his presence for a long time. The daylight was approaching through the mountains to the east. He packed his guns and he mounted up. He was off, to say the least. He rode along in silence. A chill was in the air. The monsters had to be cut down or they'd soon be everywhere. So, loneliness to the west. His name was David Grunman, a noxious little twerp. Saw the giant plants as the Clinton gang himself is quieter. So he rode out to the desert. They would not come to town. Out in Maricopa County, he vowed to shoot them down. So, loneliness to the west. He strode up to the first one, not the largest of the lot. With a lightning move he sidestepped and he killed it with one shot. When the smoke had cleared, the cactus had lost that final round. 200 years of nature's work lay splattered on the ground. So he crossed a dry arroyo. The sun was in his eyes. He was looking for the leader, he'd know it by his size. When all at once on the ridge, the smoking gunman saw 27 feet of succulent challenging his throng. Whoa. Slightly disadvantaged by the angle of the sun. But after all, the cactus wasn't packing any gun. His finger twitched, he made his move, he drew, his guns did bark. And echoed with his laughter as the bullets hit their mark. The giant cactus trembled, then came that warning sound. As the mighty arm of justice came hurtling towards the ground, the gunman staggered backwards, he whimpered and he cried. The Saguaro crushed him like a bug, and David Grunman died. So went to Alaska last summer with a handful of rowdies. It would certainly be a lot of fun to have here tonight as well. Speaking of Big Juan, Glenn Waldeck, Wrecking Ball Waldeck himself. Oops. He has a new tape and it's here. No, it's not here tonight. You would know. Sure by now. Okay. Dana Lyons and Mavis Mueller. What fun we had. Dana just lives up the other end of I-5. Other end. This is a little overpopulation song that came to me quickly when I returned from the great Northland. There's an expression in Alaska that I thought ought to be more popular other places, but it just seems to be real popular there. Boy. Standing in a river of sand on the glacier side of Ketchikan Bay, on the last magical day in Alaska, wishing I had come here to stay. The salmon were jammed at the foot of the bar, for most of them had jumped too high. Their color was turning and the natives would say that they were there to spawn till they die. Spawn till you die, spawn till you die. You hear it in Skagway and up in Kenai till you die. Spawn till you die. That's the basic purpose of life. Headed for home with my happy companions, the skiff skimming over the water, gazing around at a paradise found of eagles, puffins, and otters, where the air is clear, the bears are near, blizzards are on the horizon. When your life's in the hands of the weatherman, the jokes be very surprising. Spawn till you die, spawn till you die. It's a talk of talk eating and an alley so high till you die. Spawn till you die. That's the basic purpose of life. Back in a plane, headed outside again to where they laughed at any threat to survival. Coming in low over the cliffs below, I was stricken at my own arrival. The weather was bland, the music was canned, the news full of feasting and famine. The freeway was jammed like a pointless dam. People were moving like salmon. Spawn till you die, spawn till you die. It's a joke in Alaska when the rivers are high till you die. Spawn till you die. Come back to that, people, the joke is no lie. Standing in a river of sand on the glacier side of Ketchikan Bay, on the last magical day in Alaska, wishing I had come here to stay. There's a little song written by a person named Paul Kaplan from New York City who updates the whale ballad for us now. I like to travel and get involved with folks singing political songs. Back east, we're getting all these songs about freedom and struggle, and it seems to happen back east to me. Occasionally, political songwriter, singer will say, I know an environmental song! And they sing a whaling song. But anyway, this is updating the whaling song of old by Paul Caffrey, who sails on the clear water and goes in those whaling song circles. Call me the whale, for that's what I am and what I aim to be. You may call yourselves the kings of the land, but I reign over the sea, brave boys. But I reign over the sea, where you came after me with your matchstick boats and your harpoons poised for the kill. When I looked you in the eye, I never saw you cry, but I know I gave you a chill, brave boys. I know I gave you a chill. And I never really meant you any harm, brave boys, when I sent you to the bottom with my tail. I was only trying to show you that you should have stayed at home, instead of on the ocean chasing whales, brave boys, instead of on the ocean chasing whales. But you never learned your lesson, and more you came, till I ran out of places to hide. When your boats got so big, I could not bring you down. I knew that you had turned the tide, brave boys. I knew that you had turned the tide. And now you hunt me down with your factory ships, and you never even touch me with your hands. In the mornings I am playing with my babies in the waves. The afternoons I'm packed into your cans, brave boys. The afternoons I'm packed into your cans. And you've gotten so efficient with your implements of death that now I'm barely alive. But if you treat each other the way you treated me, I think I'm going to survive, brave boys. I think I'm going to survive. Call me the whale, for that's what I am and what I aim to be. You may call yourselves the kings of the land, but I reign over the sea, brave boys. But I reign over the sea. All right, I want to do a song for all you folks that you put your feet in concrete. Gee, claustrophobia, man, just thinking about that. Y'all do that. Why? And then, gosh, I just came from Opal Creek. Hence, that was great. That's a nice place to go swimming, and beautiful stands of trees up there. Gee, it's been an exciting little journey. I've been out a few weeks, but this is my 4th trip out here. I've seen a lot of old friends. And this next song here is for folks inspired by folks back in East Texas who would put their feet in cement too. Particularly one that passed on with a great clear-cutting battle in the sky. This was a short person that rarely wore clothes. His name was Bugis. Bugis had quite a legacy out there, and this is a little spiritual for one of the events he championed. There were many other players, of course, but we do this for you folks now. 24 or 6 of you now. Can't leave the county. Is that right? Not bad. No TV. No TV. Okay. Sort of a spiritual here. Now, I imagine you guys have seen plenty of great log moving equipment, but Billy Ball Freddy, who plays is a hero in this song, quite the villain actually, would not be the same without Billy Ball Freddy out there. What a sense of humor he has. Well, anyway, he brings in 1950s kind of, style tree equipment with it. Big old fins and flames and stuff on this. It's great monstrous piece of equipment they brought in this. Put into service, out of mothballs, been sitting around for 20 years. Comes up later. Well, this is the story of Bugis and the Beast. Bugis and the Beast. Bugis and the Beast. This is the story of Bugis and the Beast and the battle in the piney wood. Well, Bugis was a man who fought for the trees, fought for the trees, fought for the trees. Bugis was a man who fought for the trees in the battle in the piney wood. Yeah. Well, the Freddies hit the forest with the killer Godzilla, killer Godzilla, killer Godzilla. Freddies hit the forest with the killer Godzilla in the battle in the piney wood. Well, Bugis jumped up on the killer Godzilla, killer Godzilla, killer Godzilla. It locked his neck, he was a very brave fella in the battle in the piney wood. Flying through the trees came jumping James Jackson, jumping James Jackson, jumping James Jackson. Flying through the trees came jumping James Jackson in the battle, the piney wood. On his way to Long Beach now. Cutting down the James was Billy Ball Freddy, Billy Ball Freddy, Billy Ball Freddy. Cutting down the James was Billy Ball Freddy in the battle, the piney wood. Well, they hauled off the jail, 6 early firsters, 6 early firsters, 6 early firsters. Hauled off the jail, 6 early firsters in the battle of the piney wood. But Bugis spent the night on the killer Godzilla, killer Godzilla, killer Godzilla. And under his head he had a caterpillar pillar in the battle, the piney wood. Then the stop order came from the state attorney general, state attorney general, state attorney general. Stop order came from the state attorney general, the battle of the piney wood. Now Bugis is fighting the clear cuts in heaven, clear cuts in heaven, clear cuts in heaven. And back in East Texas, the spirit keeps living in the battle, the piney wood. This is the story, Bugis and the Beast, Bugis and the Beast, Bugis and the Beast. This is the story, Bugis and the Beast in the battle in the piney wood. Well, we're getting a lot of interesting stories out of Austin, Texas about one big oak tree. I've been hearing about this on the road a little bit. Last year it was a young girl that fell down the pipe out in West Texas, Jessica McClure, remember? This is sort of this year's version of that, and it's fine with us. It's a famous, wonderful tree in town, the Liberty Oak. And people, the treaty oak. People say, man, we got trees logged twice that old Oak Rosa and go every day, week, Hey, sorry, man. I don't run the wire services, And we have people out there that know you have trees that are that old that go down a lot. Or we do. Some of them come out here and move, stay here. I understand. This is my bit, of support. I had this song and recorded for a year and a half or so, and finally got a little nudge from some folks in the National Oshibun Society and some artwork from ONRC, and I'm on the road now, distributing it in a little Tucson cassette.
Cathedral forest in the waste that shocks us in these ancient trees, in these ancient trees. Old growth and spotted elms, they cascade in the grizzly ground, fade fast in the door. Ancient trees. I see the trees, I hear the babble, I feel the ghost of GCM weeping while the white man's greed fulfills his prophecy. These trees were here before the Vikings, strong and tall when we hit Plymouth Rock. Only the force of wind and lightning would dare to strike and never stop. 80 feet to the first branches, 800 years from the sea. These ancient trees, what are the chances they will outlive century? Old growth and spotted Oval Creek in the county, Cathedral forest in the waste that shocks us in these ancient trees, in these ancient trees.
All right. Here's a song for a real eccentric. Boy, what a nut this guy has climbed trees in storms and fires. When he wanted to test a theory that glaciers were actually moving, he'd go and lie under them until he did. Then he made the fatal mistake of writing about this and getting to be a sort of an important person. He had to give lectures and go on the road, and didn't like that part of it at all. Went on camping trips with bores like Teddy Roosevelt, who came back and said, "I know, National Park System, take that hill." That was my idea. John Muir, of course. Here we go. Long is the legend of the life of John Muir. Many are the dangers he braved. Without his leadership, you can be sure your sanity would never been saved. A century later, the battle remains. The momentum you're facing is huge. But so is the movement inspired by his name. May his courage and his work live in you. Your power to
yours, your power to do. The grip of a glacier endure, your power to do. John would have been proud. He traveled alone on 1,000-mile hikes when the weather was warm or it breezed. He loved the Sierra when it filled up a storm, and he was tied atop a swaying tree. He worshipped the beauty of all he could see, even when he was robbed of his sight. When this vision returned, he would go on to be the protector of the rays of light. Your power to you, as you look with the light from within. Your power to you, as the wilderness becomes your friend. Your power to you, John, you're living proud. Scientists and teachers would arrive at the points that his articles and lectures would claim. And even politicians would eventually join with what photographers and artists would frame. When we think of John Muir, it's so easy to see the difference one person can make. The same rivers flowing through you and me is living in the steps that we take. Your power to do you, as you fight to keep that river alive. Your power to you, as you help another species survive. Your power to you, on the oceans and mountains and trails. Your power to you, in the classrooms and courtrooms and jails. Your power to you, may the strength of a redwood be yours. Your power to you, with the grip of a glacier endure. Your power to you, John Muir would have been proud. Okay, I'm going to close out here. Maybe we can get some Wallies or something to sing along with me, if you'd like. I want to thank Mickey for calling me up. I had my good friend Eric Neville for blasting me all the way down from Corvallis today. Thank you, Eric. We'll see you in Yachats. We stopped the condos in Yachats. Did I say that right yet? Condos? No. All right, here we go. Let's put this out here. Habitat, have you ever habitat? Have you ever habitat? Have you ever habitat? You have to have a habitat to carry on. The ocean is a habitat, a very special habitat. It's where the deepest water's at, where the biggest mammals at, is where our future food is at. Keeps the atmosphere intact. The ocean is a habitat we depend on. The forest is a habitat, a very special habitat. It's where the tallest trees are at. It's where up there can scratch your back. Oh, man, that's enough to do with a clear cut. Oh, yeah.
That's it.
It keeps the ground from rolling back, renews the oxygen. In fact, the forest is a habitat we depend on. Do you ever have a waters out for people, fish, and muskrat. But when people dump their trash, rivers take the biggest rap. The river is a habitat that we depend on. The people have to have to have a habitat, have to have a habitat. You have to have a habitat. How about a little ooze background here? Not industrial ooze, sort of a doo-wop kind of ooze. That's real pretty now. Go, Dylan. People are different than foxes and rabbits, affect the whole world with their bad habits. Better to love it while we still have it, or rat-a-tat-tat, our habitat's gone now. That's right now. You have to have a habitat. Real soft. You have to have a habitat. Let's hear that now. Yeah. Silently. Read my lips. Real loud. You have to have a habitat to carry on. Carry on. Hey guys, take a bow, take a bow, take a bow. Good job. Go take a bow. Thank you very much.